service tax in a works contract. If you are in business where you provide turnkey key solution from design stage to building a house or complex or do some part of the process, then you might have to pay service tax, as this comes under the purview of works contract in service tax regime. Examples are painting contractor, interior designing and renovation, leasehold addition and other relevant activities. Works contract means a contract wherein transfer of property and goods involved in the execution of such contract is leviable to tax as sale of goods, and such contract is for the purpose of carrying out construction, erection, commissioning, installation, completion, fitting out, repair, maintenance, renovation, alteration of any movable or immovable property, or for carrying out any other similar activity or a part thereof in relation to such property. How to calculate service tax. Direct method. Indirect method. Direct method. Service tax is payable on value of service portion in the execution of a works contract, which shall be equivalent to the gross amount charged for the works contract less the value of property and goods transferred in the execution of the said works contract. Also, the value of VAT or sales tax will be not included in the value of works contract. What all value to be included? Labor charges for execution of the works, amount paid to a subcontractor for labor and services, charges for planning, designing and architect's fees, charges for obtaining on hire or otherwise, machinery and tools used for the execution of the works contract, cost of consumables such as water, electricity, fuel used in the execution of the works contract, cost of establishment of the contractor relatable to supply of labor and services, other similar expenses relatable to supply of labor and services, and profit earned by the service provider relatable to supply of labor and services. Rate of service tax. Service tax has to be 15% on the above value. However, if the service provider is an individual or partnership firm, then service tax has to be paid at rate as prescribed in reverse charge mechanism, which will be lower than the regular rate of 15%. Indirect method. If the service provider is not able to differentiate between services and goods components, then service tax has to be paid at abated value. Below are the slabs. At 40% of the value, for execution of original works. At 70% of the value, in case of works contract, other than original works contract entered into for, maintenance or repair or reconditioning or restoration or servicing of any goods, or maintenance or repair or completion and finishing services such as glazing or plastering or floor and wall tiling or installation of electrical fittings of immovable property. So the key here is to understand original works contract. Following is included in the definition. All new constructions. All types of additions and alterations to abandoned or damaged structures on land that are required to make them workable. Erection, commissioning or installation of plant, machinery or equipment or structures, whether prefabricated or otherwise. Rate of service tax. Service tax has to be paid on abated value. Therefore, in option 1, it has to be paid at 6%, and in option 2 it has to be paid at 10.5%. However, if the service provider is an individual or partnership firm, then service tax has to be paid at a rate prescribed in reverse charge mechanism. Point to be noted: VAT credit cannot be taken in indirect method. For any help, please write to us info@sotouch.in.